13. I see that we'll record the members present or absent. And I see that we've established a quorum. And now we will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. And if you guys would like to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, that'd be great. So it's on your cue. You guys start.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, is there anything to add to the agenda?
Yeah, we have one addition under the personnel resignation, Chelsea Luter, high school language arts, effective the end of the 25-26 school year.
Okay, marking that addition. I'm interested in a motion to approve the agenda. So, motion by Joel, second by Lindsay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Approval, so like item number 6, approval of consent agenda items 7 through 9. Motion by Jordan,
Second.
second by Melanie. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. That leads us to number 10, which is consider approval of the 2026-2027 open enrollment application 27-1.
And that's for an elementary student. We would recommend approval.
So moved. And that's in?
Pardon me?
Coming in, because we don't have.
Coming in, correct.
Okay. Motion by Joe. Second by Jordan. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Item number 11, hearing of delegations and written communications. School patrons will be given the opportunity to address the school board regarding items that are not on the agenda. The board will not hear personal complaints about the staff. The president will limit speakers to a reasonable amount of time, and persons addressing the board are asked to speak from the table in front of the board. And I don't see anybody do that. So, before we get to the administrative reports, I have like a surprise. I've always wanted to say that. Because one of like the things that really makes superintendent sweat is when you go, there's a surprise.
Not on the agenda.
Not on the agenda. Well, we were notified by the South Dakota Superintendent State Association that our very own Joel Jorgensen, upon his decision to retire, was submitted to win an award of distinguished service. And it was pretty easy for that group of, I think it was 15 members, all other school board members, his peers, they pretty much unanimously said, yep, Joel gets this one. Yeah, only one superintendent gets it a year, and it is it's a distinguished service award to honor retiring superintendents who have exhibited exemplary leadership ability and who have enhanced the school superintendency in South Dakota. The winner will be announced during the annual convention of the association in July. And the recipient will also receive a special plaque in recognition of the award. All right. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Pleasant surprise.
Very much, even though it wasn't on the agenda. Pleasant surprise, thank you.
Jordan reminded me, otherwise I would have probably spaced it. It's a pretty big deal.
It's a nice honor, thank you.
All right, so we're to the administrative reports, and this is when Joel lends us his wisdom.
I think we're gonna let
Oh, great. All right, so you guys will be up.
My name is Rose Bruce, and I got voted to be the student council officer. This is what we do every morning, and we go over the loudspeaker and say, Good evening, PTO. Today is April 13th, 2026. Thought of the day. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Madison. Joke of the day. Why did the police arrest the chicken on the basketball court?
Why?
Because of foul play. Random fact of the day. Bees can fly higher than Mount Everest. And then we'll do the pledge of allegiance in the South Dakota flag salute. So please sing.
Do we have South Dakota flag? This side.
Loyalty and support to the flag and state of South Dakota, land of sunshine, land of infinite variety.
My name is Madison. I'm the school board. I will be student council, and I am going to tell you how you can get in. How you can get in student council is the teacher will tell everyone about it and what you do. Then if you want to do it, you have to make a poster about you with why you should vote for you and some pictures. The posters will be put in the hallway for people to look at. You also have to make a paragraph to persuade your class to vote for you. When the day comes to vote your posters, then all classes will vote for who they want as student council. That is how you can get in student council. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I am Xander Sanchez. My role in the student council is secretary. I write down the date, what time the meeting starts. I read discussion from the last meeting. We go through new discussions. I write down what we leave and what time the next meeting is. My name is Cameron Rowe, and I'm going to talk to you about Jeans Money. Jeans Money is a fun activity to do on Friday mornings. You have a clipboard, a pencil, and an envelope. You have assigned teachers on the back of your clipboard, and you'll go to those teachers and ask them, would you like to donate for Jeans Money? If they say yes, they will give you money. Put it in your envelope. If they say no, then you just say, have a great day. But remember, they may give you money to have for the year, but then you go to 5th grade to finish up.
My name is Tyson Liu, and I'm going to be talking about food bags. After 5th or 4th finishes lunch, they go to the office, and they grab tubs and have a certain number to bring to each grade. After you know the number to bring to the grade, you put the bag of food in a blue bin or a cart and bring it to the grade.
Hello, my name is Nine Emily Seti. The student council picked the Christmas dress-up dates. On Monday, it was wear red and green. And Tuesday, it was dress up as a form of festive vacation. Wednesday was wear blue and white or comfy winter clothes. And Thursday was wear pajamas. And Friday, wear your best holiday gear and character day.
My name is Luke Hayford, and I'm going to be talking about the newspaper. When the newspaper reporter came, she took our picture and she had asked afterwards questions. The questions were, what's our favorite part of student council and what we've learned from it. She put in the Madison Community Impact magazine.
My name is Miles. The gathering is a meal for any family that would like one. During the gathering, we serve barbecue pulled pork, corn, and cookies, and chips. During the gathering, all that can attend serve different roles, like putting the meal in bags and passing it off. Some greet people and give them their meals. Others package it and fill containers with food.
My name is Paige Anderson. For a special fundraiser for Grace, we wore hats and we did donations. After the school got the money, we gave the money to Grace's mom. We went to the middle school to give it to her mom. My name is Vivi Stiller, and I'm going to be talking about Operation Christmas Child. So we all went to Dollar General and picked an age to shop for children who otherwise wouldn't get a gift. Boxes all went to Mexico. My group went to buy for 2 to 4 months. We all got a list of things to buy, like band-aids, socks, hairbrushes, and important things like that. But we also had to put in fun things like coloring books, stuffed animals, and fidgets. We also had to stay under the limit 35, and if we went over the limit, we had to get rid of something and find a conclusion.
My name is Bea Palmquist, and today I will be telling you about the coin wars. In March, we do the change course. Every day we bring a certain coin for the week. On Friday the 6th, we got to witness multiple teachers and staff facing the mystery dump buckets. We raised a total of $3,028.73 to help the PTO do fun things for our school. When our teachers and staff faced the dump buckets, the PTO dumped stuff like glitter, slime, and other funny things onto them. It is a very fun time for everyone.
Everyone.
School board, we have been collecting pop tabs because of Ronald McDonald houses, which is when families have to stay somewhere when their child gets sick and must go to a hospital far away. It costs money for them to find a place to stay. A Ronald McDonald house is for charity. The pop tabs come from junior kindergarten to 5th grade. Every grade gives some pop tabs. We got a total of 94 pounds of pop tabs, which get recycled for money. We also did a challenge, and 5th grade won popcorn and 15 extra minutes of recess. Thank you, school board, for it.
My name is Hudson Podorowski, and I'll be telling you about the assembly for Smarter Balance testing. Every year we have a big assembly for Smarter Balance testing for encouraging people and to do good on the test. There was a skit from the student council members in front of 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. There is a different theme every year for the skit. We listen to songs and we learn a chant to encourage people.
My name is Cole. I'm going to tell you about Red Cross America Week. Our students of student council put on a skit and made it into a video to share with the school to tell them about collecting coins and pop tabs and why we were collecting them. We also had to dress up days throughout the week to the theme of cloudy with a chance of change. For example, Heat Wave Wednesday, Beach or Hawaiian theme, or Friday Blizzard Morning, where we gotta wear pajamas.
Great job. Very professional. Thank you for coming and thank you for showing us how the meeting should be run. And I feel like we're in good shape because this is like the future of our community. And so I appreciate you guys showing up and doing what you guys do. And thank you teachers also for the extra work and effort that you guys put in. I'm not sure if we have a photo plan, but I think that there should be a photo to commemorate this.
Yeah.
I'm sure I don't know if you've taken one already out there, but maybe we could get a couple pictures just to commemorate this, because it's not easy to come talk to a bunch of people. So we appreciate it. We'll get a quick picture and thanks parents too, because of course the kids aren't the kids.
Yeah. Student council, do you guys want to just line yourself up behind the
I was wondering why there's so many people. This is what it normally is.
Yes. This is a little more accurate.
They're friendly. This is a friendly
This is
group.
pretty good. Here, I thought they were here to listen to me talk tonight. Come on. What's next on the agenda? Oh, we'll just leave now.
Sorry.
All right, so now we are to the administrative reports.
Not a ton to report on, other than, building projects, still have a few loose ends, some door hardware. We'll have some outside work, which will be completed most likely when the school year's done. And then, of course, some of that sidewalk that has to be replaced will be done later this spring, early summer. We're still waiting on some furniture, on the furniture for the addition yet. I don't know if you've got the timeline from Chad yet or not. Opening of the bus loop worked good. I think we only had 2 vehicles go to the wrong loop. And other than that, haven't had an issue since, so it's worked out good. And the one said, oh, I thought it was we're supposed to use the east one. And I said, no, let's use the west one for drive-through. And they were both real good about it. So school year is just cruising along, basically 5 weeks of school left, which is hard to imagine right now. Upcoming dates, prom is this Saturday, the 18th. In May 6th, we have an early release for staff PD. And then the 17th is graduation at 2 p.m. And the last day of school is that Tuesday, the 19th, and that's an early release day. So it's coming upon us fast at the end of the school year. That's about all I have for the report tonight.
They're still doing the breathalyzer thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, breathalyzer did that winter formal as well. Continue.
Good.
I complimented Mr. Ricky on his desk when I was in the office.
That's a dandy, isn't it?
Yeah,
He gets the
fancy.
6-foot white one. I can't remember.
It's very fancy.
All right, so are there any questions on the administrative reports? Hearing none, we'll go to number 13. Consider a food service agreement with Harrisburg School for 2026-2027.
And this is the same agreement we've had for a number of years. They kept the rate the same for us. They do all of our administrative, special diets, menu planning, calorie count, sodium count, everything needed to meet all the requirements, make sure in our monthly and weekly totals we're meeting all the criteria. And then they have a dietitian that they work with, and same with our families have special diets. It all goes through that process. So it's good access for that. If there's any question on what we recommend doing this again for this next year.
Service would be.
There's a few of us schools that combine together, and then we can share some of those resources.
Ready for motion?
Ready for a motion or questions? I think we'll have to get the motion and ask some questions if you have any questions. Okay, motion by Ms. Meyer, second.
Second.
Lindsay? And any further discussion? All right, hearing none, we'll vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Number 14, consider a vended meals agreement with St. Thomas for 2026.
This is something we've done for many, many years. We provide their food service over there to them. The vended meals agreement is just a state form. We then add in our rates. So the meals, we moved up 6 cents per meal, which is 3.2%. Milk, 1 cent, which is 2.6% increase. The delivery charge, we went up 11 cents, which is the 2% increase. And then extra entrees, we went up 3 cents so that's up 2%. So we just kind of base it on where our food costs and everything kind of come in at. We try to do it as an at cost. What the cost does is all we pass on. We're going down to the elementary anyway, so we drop off 40, 50 meals there each day. We recommend approval for that also. Any questions?
Motion by Jordan.
Second.
Second by Joel. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Number 15, Authorized membership in the South Dakota High School Activities Association for 2026-2027.
Just a yearly requirement, form we send in every year to be eligible for any of the tournament play.
Motion by Jordan,
Second.
second by Melanie. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Number 16, approval of Department of Education application for a waiver of administrative rule for Algebra 1 to be taught in the 8th grade level for a high school credit.
So we've done this for many years, it's just, it has to be renewed every so often, so we're bringing it forward again. X number of kids will go into the 8th grade algebra, and those that pass with flying colors will get high school credit for it. So it's just another opportunity for our kids.
So moved.
Motion by Joel,
Second.
second by Lindsay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Number 17, consider Prairie Village auction for sale of surplus items.
So this is our time of year where we gather stuff up. We get quite a few items. They don't always take all that much of ours because they want a certain value behind it. But if we can get items to their auction, it works well for us, and it works well on that we have to. So this is permission to use the auction for surplus items we may have. We start gathering the list now. Anything that we do sell in auction, they then send us our money and receipt, and we acknowledge in the next meeting. Last couple of years, though, they haven't really taken much of our stuff. Get something good.
So moved. Motion by Joel, second. Second by Jordan. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Number 18, executive session in accordance with South Dakota Codified Law 125-2, Section 4 for negotiations. So moved. Motion by Jordan,
Second.
second by Melanie. And I declare it's in executive session at 5:53. 45 seconds.